Hi, everyone. This is Michelle Grimolia, the President and CEO here at Woodland Pond at New Paltz, and today is Tuesday, October 25th, 2022, and this is my weekly update for a Tuesday. A few very important calendar reminders. Today at 2 p.m. in the PAC via Zoom, meaning that we will be physically in the PAC, but our guest will be on the screen, sort of like they used to do via satellite, or at your own computer via a Zoom link, whichever you choose. We will be hosting our very first in a series of speakers that is going to be presented by the Mental Health and Wellness Task Force. Today's speaker's name is Barbara Cohn, and she's going to be talking with us about her book, Calmer Waters. Many of you have borrowed it from the concierge, but you didn't have to have done that if you want to attend Barbara's session today. Barbara is an author that focuses on nutrition and other things in her professional world, but her book is about her journey with caring for her husband who had early onset dementia. And she's going to talk a bit about that. But then she's also going to talk about how nutrition is one of a very critical component for helping caregivers of folks that have dementia or Alzheimer's, any kind of caregiving needs, how it can help the caregivers and even the person with the caregiving need to stay vibrant. So she's going to talk about her personal experience, and she's going to tie that into the very important nutritional component. So we hope that you do join for that session, either in the PAC or if you look into your email. Yesterday, Sarah Leonard sent around a Zoom link for that meeting. So you're welcome to join that meeting from your own computer or your personal device today at 2 p.m. And we hope that as many people as want to attend do that. It's nice to have the option of either doing it in the PAC or doing it right there on your computer. So enjoy that first presentation by being brought by the Mental Health and Wellness Task Force. The next timely bit of information that I'd like to just emphasize, and you're going to start to see notes up and signs up about this for the remainder of the week. Our computer-based satisfaction surveys for independent living, assisted living, and Garden View, we're still missing quite a few. Right now, as of today, we're only at 66% completed. And so we know that that means that a good number of you have not yet completed those surveys. We don't know who, so I can't make individual communications to folks, but we're going to really beg you, if you have not completed that survey, if you have either not completed it yourself on a computer or a smart device, or if someone has not helped you with that, can you please, 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 please leave your name with concierge? We've got lots of volunteers to help. We can ask your loved ones to help. It's very easy. Someone can just read you the questions in the library or in their home or your home with the device. It doesn't take more than 15 minutes to do it. The results are anonymous. But we really hope to have more than 66% response, because it's important that everyone uses their voice. So please, please, please try and complete those surveys. Again, we will have all the help that you could possibly need. Just leave your name with concierge, and then we will get someone to help you before the end of this week. The next feedback related item, happy or not. So this is something that is the machine outside of the hostess station by Ruth. The reports are coming in. So I know that a number of you are not happy at all with the waffles on Sunday. They were reportedly, for some of you, very hard and not appealing. So we know that right away. I also know that we got quite a bit of feedback last night that service was very slow in the main dining room, particularly it looks like at the 5:30 seating. So this system is so powerful. It actually can tell me right at the tip of my fingers what time the feedback came in. Of course, there's no names or anything like that, it tells me who left the information, but I was able to see that, in the middle seating, we had a number of folks that reported, not happy, specifically related to the wait times. I have not yet spoken to Amy and Jared to find out what might have contributed to that, but I'm able to see right away that was not popular last night, obviously. So I would just encourage you all to please be using the Happy or Not system. It's such a powerful tool. I would like to thank the person that described what the pork stir fry looked like last night. I guess 4-letter words are available to be used on the Happy or Not system, and that gave me a little bit of a chuckle. but it was very descriptive, and that helps us to go back and say, let's avoid this next time. So please do use that happy or not system. It really is sending us feedback right in real time. And this is one of the best ways that we can get you what you're looking for in the main dining room. And we are looking at adding the same type of system in the assisted living dining room as well. There has been a ton of content loaded onto our YouTube channel in the last several days. And there will be more to come. And there's going to be a very important video that's going to come out, and I'm going to share this with everyone. This was Christy Battistoni, our Director of Finance's presentation last Thursday, I think it was, at the Resident Association meeting. She focused a little bit on financials year to date, but then she did an extensive review of the options that you have in front of you for open enrollment as it relates to participation in a traditional Medicare plan, so just Medicare, or a Medicare Advantage plan. And Christy really spent time delineating for you the risks and pitfalls that come along with Medicare Advantage plans. They are rife for bait and switch. There's no question about it. They advertise that they're going to cover eyeglasses and dentures, and they say that they're going to have lower premiums. But what they don't tell you, and this is where we see these plans with problems time after time after time again, is the minute you need to go into skilled nursing for short-term rehab, let's say you break a hip, you have a total knee replacement, you come down with pneumonia and you're hospitalized for an extended period and you need to go to skilled nursing. The Medicare Advantage plans are HMOs. Medicare is not. The Medicare Advantage plans are HMOs, Health Maintenance Organizations. They will not let you rehab to the extent that you need to. You can speak to any number of your neighbors that have unfortunately found themselves in this position. You're discharged from the hospital, you go to skilled nursing. Of course, we have a bed for you because you're a contract holder. We have an amazing rehab team that's ready to provide you with rehabilitation services. And your Medicare Advantage plan, HMO, tells us the day you get there, this person can be cared for 3 days, and then you have to come back to us again and ask for more days. And then the next time they'll give you 2 more days. And then the next time they'll give you a day. Now it's different in every case, but this is how it works. We don't typically see more than 5 days approved at the outset. We don't typically see stays longer than 2 weeks under a Medicare Advantage plan. They're cutting people off very, very early, far too soon than when you're actually rehabbed. This is a circumstance where you're penny wise and pound foolish if you don't stick with a traditional Medicare plan and a solid secondary like AARP. So I will allow Christy to speak for herself. For those of you that missed that presentation, we will post that to our YouTube channel probably today, and then I will get a link out to that. Very, very important. It is time very well spent, particularly if you're a loved one of a resident that's trying to make a choice during open enrollment. If it was me and the advice that I give to my family, no Medicare Advantage plans. They are awful. I have no shame in saying that. They're predatory on seniors. They try to lure people in by saying it's a lower premium and we're going to cover some of these sexy kinds of things. But when it comes to the basic benefit of particularly skilled nursing rehab, which is what you really need when you need it, they're awful. And certainly if you have any kind of a relationship with our rehab team at this point, they certainly can independently verify that for you. So please do plan to watch that. You have an opportunity now to maybe spend a few more dollars a month and switch to a traditional Medicare plan, but you'll be doing yourself a favor in the end. There's absolutely no question about it. Tomorrow, we actually will be starting to see some dump trucks coming in on site as it relates to the next phases of site work for the 2 duplexes that are currently within the site work contract. So at this point, most of the trees have been cleared. I know it's been a little bit traumatic, but don't worry, those won't be big vacant holes. They will be homes there and then landscaping and so forth. We will be starting to see fill, so clean fill, coming in to both of those sites starting tomorrow. These dump trucks will be humongous and loud. It's unavoidable. So it's important that you are prepared for it and are expecting it. As always, we would recommend give them a wide berth. You're going to be better off using the main entrance rather than doing anything kind of on the circle if you can avoid it. Obviously, go in directions that tries to avoid the actual sites where the work is being done if you can. And then use the main entrance rather than George Danskin Way if that's an option for you as well. If you have any issues or concerns, please do call concierge, and our staff is here. We will help mitigate with any traffic risks or anything like that, and we'll go from there. But yes, you will start to see the big dump trucks coming in with loads of fill tomorrow, and that probably will proceed for the duration of this week, if I had to guess. So we're making good progress on the site, and we are excited about it, but it's certainly going to get a little noisier tomorrow and a little bit more congested with those dump trucks coming in with the fill. I think that's all I have for you today. I am in the office all week if anyone needs anything. I've got quite a full calendar today and tomorrow, but then Thursday and Friday clears up a bit. If you need anything, you know where to find me, and please go do those surveys. Thank you.